Alright, hi guys. I know this is a way different time than usual, but I've noticed that not that many people are actually taking the classes live, so unless you guys say otherwise, I'm not going to stress about doing these live anymore, because it really only seems like my mom is watching. Except for Michael, you did watch the other day, which it was really nice to see your name pop up while we were flowing. But yeah, I'm still gonna post the class. I just don't necessarily know if I need to be doing it live, but you guys let me know. Again, like, this is all for you, so I want to know what you guys want. But yeah, I'm just going a little bit earlier today because I am painting a mural at my friend's house in Denver, and it's been really exciting, but it's hard to find time. So we're gonna do a nice little flow today. I want to make it as beginner as possible, but there is something that I was kind of thinking about in my head, this flow that I was thinking about during work today, so I'm going to try it out. It's not necessarily beginner, but it's not advanced by any means, just a lot of balance. So knowing that we are going to be doing balance, if you want to practice near a wall for this, I would recommend that. All right, so come to your seat. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently close your eyes and just settle into your space. And my intention today, which I invite you to join me, is just to take some time for yourself. It's really easy to get spread too thin and put yourself into all these different scenarios. So just take some time to breathe and to do something that is feeding your soul. Whether that's yoga or painting or journaling or whatever it may be, just give yourself that time. So let's send our breath, our intention, and our flow towards that time. Time of self. Deep breath in and out. Take these next 2 breaths for yourself, going towards that time to feed your soul. In through the nose, out through the nose. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow your head to your hands. Bowing to yourself in devotion to your practice, in devotion to your intention to give yourself that time for self-love, for self-reflection. Deep breath in and out. Slowly lift the head, rub the hands together, and just like we did yesterday, I think that felt really nice. When your hands are nice and warm, we're just going to give ourselves a little massage. A little time for ourselves. Start with the jaw, and this is what I would be doing for you guys if we were in a real class with my lavender essential oil. So you start at your jaw, trace your fingers up towards your temples, circles there, then come to the third eye center, press, bring all the fingers together, bring the hands over those closed eyes, blink your eyes open, and release your hands, coming into your space. Let's come onto our hands and our knees, tabletop position. And let's just flow through a few rounds of our cat-cow. Inhaling, opening in the heart and the chest, dropping the belly, looking up towards the sky, filling yourself up. Exhaling, curling in, making your way up the spine. Lastly comes your chin to your chest. So take your time in this asana, Marja-asana. Inhaling for cow. Up the spine, up towards the sky. Exhaling again up the spine and in towards the heart. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Neutral spine. Let's find that balance. Inhale, bring the right leg behind you, left arm in front of you. And let's make small circles with the wrists and the ankles. Engage the core, roll everything in towards the center. Stretch those joints out. Good. Inhale, come to stillness. Exhale, bring your knee to meet your elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open. Bring that hand down. Bring your foot down behind you. Your right toes come onto the mat. And then push your right heel towards the earth. Keep your right hand planted. Inhale, lift your right arm high. And then if you can go for a little counter or half twist, half bind. Bring that left arm underneath and hook it underneath your right hip, and then try and lift that right leg. Inhale. Exhale, bring those toes back down. Lift that right arm high, breathe in. Exhale, bring the left hand down, sorry. All right, bring the right knee down to meet the left. And let's do the other side. Sometimes it's so hard not to dance when the music is playing. All right, inhale, left leg back, right arm forward. Find your engagement in your core, and then start making those small circles with your wrists and your ankles simultaneously. Come to stillness, inhale. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. One more, inhale, open. Exhale, crunch. Extend. Hand comes down, toes come down behind you. Push that heel back towards the mat so you're stretching your calf. Inhale, lift your right arm high. And then option to go for that bind, hooking it underneath your left hip, and then lifting that left leg. Look up towards the ceiling, stretching your shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, plant those toes down. Release, inhale, lift your right arm high. Exhale, bring it down. Good, bring that left knee to meet the right. Tuck your toes. Slowly lift your knees, bring your hips high, and come into your mountain pose, Parvatasana. Take a minute for yourself here. Find your mountain, climb your mountain, walking by bending one knee and then the other. Come to stillness. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, come back towards the earth with the heels. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels towards the earth, look forward, and slowly taking your time, remember this is all about time for yourself, slowly walk your feet to meet your hands at the top of your space. Parvatasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands in front of you. Heel toe your feet as wide as your mat. And then come on down into a yogi squat. Bring your elbows to the inside of your knees. Squeeze your knees towards your elbows. Push your elbows against your knees. Your hands are at prayer, at heart center. Come back to that intention. Space for self, time for self. Deep breath in here. And deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down in front of you so you kind of look like a frog. And then just straighten those legs out. Heel toe your feet back to hip width distance apart. Bend your knees. Bring your hands down to your ankles. Sit low. Inhale, rise up. Utkatasana. Actually, awkward pose. Bring your hands out in front of you. Inhale, come onto your tippy toes. Exhale, heels back. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels back. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, hands at prayer, and bring them down to heart center as you breathe out. Come back to that place of intention, to that space of intention, space for self. Inhale. Engage the thighs, the core, the glutes. Everything is engaged as you stand in this prayer, in this namaste pose. Inhale, lift your arms high. And look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release your hand down to your side as you swan dive forward. Hands come down underneath your feet. Resting your toes on your wrists, bending your knees. Head hangs heavy, shake it out. Shake it yes. Shake it no. And know that it's all part of it. Saying yes, saying no. Hearing yes, hearing no. Good, straighten the legs out. Inhale, feel those shoulders opening. So there's a couple of ways you can do your gorilla pose. If you want to work on stretching the back of the shoulders, you're going to want to have as straight as arms as you can. If you want to work on the back of the hamstrings, you can bend your elbows and pull yourself further into your forward fold. So wherever you are, just take one more breath. Stretching whatever feels better for you, either the shoulders or the hamstrings. Good, come back to stillness. Remove the hands from underneath the feet. Bring the hands on either side of the feet and step back with your right foot. 90-degree bend in your front knee, Ashva Sanchalasana. Horse riding pose. Let's do the opposite of what we just did. So flip your palms up. Oh, actually, that's not the opposite at all. And then just let your hands rest on the mat, palms up. Your body weight is on that bent knee. Come onto your tippy toes with that right leg, right foot. Inhale. Exhale, heel towards the earth. Keep that 90-degree bend in your front knee. Inhale, toes with the back. Exhale, heel. Flip your palms. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Come into a standing split. Bend that left knee. Exhale, right toes down. Step back. Hips high, Parvatasana. Mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale, your flow, your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Guru Namaskara. Straighten the legs out. Rise up, Bhujangasana. Cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes. Find your way into your mountain pose. And let's go on to the other side. Step forward, left foot, right foot. Woo. In between your hands. Go ahead and flip those palms once again up. Keep that 90-degree bend in your front knee. Inhale, tippy toes on the left foot. Exhale, heel towards the earth. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, back, flip your palms. Shoot off, lift that left leg high, come into your standing splits. And then exhale, just bring the left foot down to meet the right. Come into your forward fold, Padhatasana. Second round of gorilla. Bring your hands underneath your feet, toes rest on your wrist. The farther that you go up your wrist, the deeper of a stretch you're gonna get. Remember to let that head hang heavy. Inhale, straighten those legs out. 2 more breaths here. Depending on what you want to stretch, you can keep your legs straight, your arms straight, or you can bend your elbows. Good, come back to stillness and to straightness in the legs. Remove the hands from out from underneath the feet. Bend the knees. Bring your feet hip width distance apart if they're not already there. Hands come down to your ankles, sit low. Inhale, rise up, and then arms go out in front of you for your awkward pose. Inhale, tippy tippy toes. We're all about those toes today. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, tippy tippy toes. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Bring those hands at prayer and go back into your Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, elbows to touch. Hands to heart center. Pranamasana. Namaste pose. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, bring your arms high and wide. Meet at prayer up above the crown. Then exhale, swan dive once again. Bring those hands down in front of you. Step back, Parvatasana, mountain pose. All right. Inhale, bring your feet together. Find your balance, find your center. And let's just come back to that intention. There's no need to rush. Take that time for yourself, for your flow. So bring your feet together, find your center. Head is hanging heavy. Shake it, no. Shake it, yes. Inhale, lift the right leg behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, back. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Inhale, back. Exhale, crunch, hinge forward. Place that right foot in between your hands at the top of your space. Again, however you need to get there, always option to drop down to that back knee to bring your front foot where it needs to be planted, which is in between your hands, framed at the top of your space. So we're lifting that back knee, coming onto those toe mounds, and just like we did in our sun salutation variation, you're gonna rock on your toes until you can come all the way into your standing splits. Left leg lifts. Maybe you can grab that calf with that right hand and pull yourself in. Whew. Inhale. Exhale, bend that left knee. Bend your right knee. Bring your knees to match one another, and then inhale, rise up, come into a one-legged Tadasana with that left leg lifted. Ooh, okay. So this is the flow that I was envisioning while I was sitting at the desk all day. So from here, you're gonna bring your hands to prayer. Set up for your figure 4. So stack that left ankle over top your right knee. Make sure that your left foot is flexed and engaged. Whew. Inhale. Exhale, sit back into your figure 4. Hinge forward, extend your arms out, then unhook that leg and stick it out behind you, coming into your warrior 3. Oh, okay. It's a lot easier on wood floors. Good. Inhale, bend that left leg. Come back into your figure 4, hands at prayer. Spine is straight, sit deep. Okay, so we're gonna do that 2 more times. Here we go. Sit into your figure 4, your angel number. Inhale. Exhale. Oh my God. Hinge forward. Extend arms out, unravel the leg, stick it behind you, warrior three. Oh, can't find my balance. Good, bring the hands back to prayer. Oh my, hands up. Okay. Bring the hands back to prayer. Bring yourself back to your figure four. Spine is straight, then sit low. Last time, we're just gonna unravel, come into our warrior three, and then go into a different asana from here. So, figure four, angel number, sit deep, hinge forward, arms extend out, bring that leg behind you. You're totally using the wall. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down in front of you, come into your standing splits. Inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, extend, standing splits. Exhale, Shiva squat, bringing that left knee back behind your right Achilles. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Shiva squat. Plant that left knee down. Right knee comes right on top of it. And you land in a Gomuku Asana, cow face pose. So, make sure that your knees are in alignment with your heart and your third eye center. A nice way to find that balance is to, I like to grab my ankles and then hinge forward, pick my seat up, and then place it down again. So it's pretty intense on the hips. So if this is too much, you can always come into a fire log pose, which we do all the time in class. And if you need I don't have anything, scarf or anything to put underneath that leg, go ahead. But your left leg is underneath the right. And then right arm comes on top of the left. First, let's just go for a hug. Let's come back to that intention, that time for ourselves, that self-love. Inhale, lift those elbows high. And exhale, spine is straight. Fold forward as far as you can. Maybe you can wrap those elbows around your knees and then push those elbows into your knees. Push those knees into your elbows. So there's a lot of engagement here. Your cow mouth is closed. Completely closed. On an inhale, let's open it up by engaging the core, lifting those elbows, and lift them all the way up. And then open your arms wide. Bring your elbows to goalpost. Inhale. Exhale, go ahead and just drop those arms down. Oh yeah, it's like we're doing the robot. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bring those hands down in front of you. From here, you're gonna keep your left leg where it is if you're in Gomuku. If you are not in Gomuku and say you are in fire log pose, you're just gonna slide that left foot towards your right hip and then bring your right foot so that it is cut in half by your left knee. If you're in Gomuku, it slides really nicely into this pose. Good. Inhale. I want you to bring your right hand to your right thigh, and then you're gonna shoot like you're petting yourself, or like maybe you're going up a ski lift. Bring that right arm high, and then twist, bring it behind you, behind your spine, and then lift with that left arm. So let's do that all together. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. Inhale, shoot it up and back, twisting, and then giving yourself a hug for your Ardha Matsyendrasana, and option to go for the elbow hook, and always option to go for the bind. Your practice, your half lord of fish pose, Ardha Matsyendrasana. We've done this before in class, so if you want to play with this, if you're in your bind and you want to play with lifting that right leg, just make sure that your drishti, your focus, is over that right shoulder. Behind you. Inhale. Wherever you are is where you are meant to be, taking that time and that space for yourself. One more breath wherever you are in your half-lorded fish pose, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Unwind if you're in the bind. Everybody's in the hug. So bring that left elbow around your left knee and twist deep. Straighten your spine, twist, look over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. From here, we're just gonna slide that right leg behind us. Come onto your hands and bring that left foot planted in between your hands. So we're going to a reverse low lunge where we started. We're gonna bring that foot to the outside edge of your space. Bring your hands to the inside. Lift your back knee, and we're gonna do 4 lizard push-ups. Oh, whoa, I just looked at the clock and got freaked out, but we were starting at a way different time. All right, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Come on into your lizard pose. Option to come all the way down onto your forearms, or maybe you want to just open that left foot onto your knife edge. I'm doing that because that's what my body's calling for. So listen to your body. Remember, this is your time for yourself. So whatever feels good for you. And maybe what feels good for you is just sitting and breathing. Whatever it is, as long as it's what you need in this moment, give it to yourself. Good, wherever you are, slowly begin to rise, bringing those hands back down to the inside of that left foot. Heel toe your left foot back to the center of your space. Lift your back knee, step back, come into a Parvatasana, and go through your flow, your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, Guru Namaskara. Straighten the legs out, rise up, Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Exhale, lower. Find your way into Parvatasana once again. So we can go on to the other side. Remember to bring your feet together to find your center. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, lift that left leg behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, back. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, hinge forward, and place that left foot in between your hands at the top of your space. Remember, however you need to get there to find your Ashwasanchalasana. So your back leg is strong and engaged and you're on your toe mounts, and you're gonna take as many rocks as you need to come up to your standing splits. Inhale. Exhale. Bend both your knees, bring them in line with each other, and then slowly rise up, coming into your one-legged Tadasana. With your right leg bent. Yeah. Come into your figure 4. I want to do it this way and see if I can not fall. So come into your figure 4. Right ankle stacks on top of left knee. Hands come to prayer. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Push your thumbs into your hands or into your heart. This helps me with my alignment in this asana. And then sit deep. Good, hinge forward. Arms go out, and then leg goes out. Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Bend, hands at prayer. Come back to your figure 4. 2 more. Hinge forward, arms go out, leg goes out, finding that balance. Inhale. Exhale. Figure 4. 1 more. Warrior 3 into our standing splits. Here we go. Hinge forward. Take a breath for yourself. Find your warrior 3. Virabhadrasana 3. Inhale. Yay! Exhale, bring those hands down in front of you. And let's do our 3 Shiva squats. Inhale, bring that right leg high. Exhale, Shiva squat, sliding that knee to hover just up behind your space. Inhale, standing. Exhale, Shiva. One more, inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat, drop that right knee down. And then the left comes right on top of it for your Gomukhasana. So remember, if this isn't accessible to you, you can come into your fire log pose. You just want to make sure that your left leg is on top this time. So you can tell, well, I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell I'm super off alignment. There's no middle line here. That's why these cues are so important, like grabbing your ankles, lifting your hips, finding that alignment with your legs, and then sitting back. See, now I can draw this line. Okay, and we'll go with the hug again. So we'll do left arm on top of right. So you're grabbing the back of your shoulders. You can even massage them a little bit. Oh, and they're crunchy. Inhale, lift those elbows high. Engage your core, straighten your spine, keep it nice and straight. Exhale, fold forward, close the cow mouth. Gomukhasana. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath, just giving yourself this time to squeeze yourself, to feel your body, to love your body. Good. Next inhale, engage the core. Use the core and the lower back muscles to rise up, all the way up, elbows up, and then open them wide. Come into that goalpost or that cactus. Inhale. Exhale. Just drop those down. We're doing the robot. Inhale up. I don't know why this one is so tough on my shoulders, but that's why we do it. So good. Exhale, bring them down. Slide those arms forward. And then keep the right leg where it is and find your Ardha Matsyendrasana. Okay. So whichever variation suits you. We are going to try and go for this one because we've been doing this for, almost 4 months now. So I definitely want you guys to be working your way up to this. If you are still in the extended leg, like that's totally fine, but I definitely want you to be pushing yourself. If you've been with me since the start, at least try this variation, which is keeping that right leg bent and your right foot comes to your left hip, and then your left foot becomes cut in half with that right knee. Okay? We're gonna do that same lift off motion with the left hand. So bring your left hand to your left thigh. Inhale, lift off, and twist behind you, hug. Oh yeah, that's it. Did you guys hear that? The back is popping. This is exactly what my body needed. I hope this is what your guys' body needed too. So you can stay here in your hug. You can go for your elbow hook. You can go for your bind. And if you do go for your bind, I encourage you to go for that lift. Lifting that left leg and then still looking over your left shoulder. Always when we're in a twist, you want to be paying attention to your spine, making sure that it's straight and you're not hunched, aligned, and twisting. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and bring that leg down. Unwind if you're in the bind. We're all meeting in a hug with that left arm along the spine. Inhale. Exhale, go deep into your twist over that left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Plant your hands, slide that left leg behind you. This would have been nice to go into pigeon actually, but we'll get there. Go ahead and lift that right foot to plant in between your hands, and then heel toe your right foot to the outside edge of your mat for our 4 lizard push-ups leading into our resting lizard pose. Such a nice symbol of giving yourself time for yourself to soak in that light and that heat, just like the lizard basks in the sun. All right, here we go for our 4 lizard push-ups. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. And come into whatever variation suits you. I'm definitely going to go for this. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. My hips are tight like a toiga. Two more breaths. Time for self. One more inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and flatten that right foot if it's not already there. Bring your hands to the inside of the right foot. Heel toe right foot to the center of your space. Hands come to frame that foot. Lift your back toes or your back knee. Step back, high plank, come into your Parvatasana. And let's go through one more vinyasa. Drop down to your knees. Chest, chin, elbows scraping against the rib cage. Inhale, slowly rising up, taking our time. Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower down. Let's go backwards. So push yourself up to your chest, chin, knees. Guru Namaskara. Oh yeah. And then push yourself up to Parvatasana once again. All right, one more time. Last flow, last vinyasa. Go nice and slow. Feel every movement. All together, let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Slowly slither onto your belly so that your hands come underneath your shoulders. Forehead down, feet together. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Open the heart, slowly rise up. Lastly, lifts the head and the neck. Cobra pose. Exhale, release down. Find your way into Parvatasana, mountain pose. Inhale, lift your right leg behind you. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow and slide into your pigeon pose. Damn it. Man. Cool. So if this doesn't feel good, you know that you can always come into your figure 4 with the right ankle stacked over top your left knee. Inhale, lift your arms high. Exhale, fold forward, bring your hands down, then shoulders come back. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward, resting pigeon pose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Three more deep breaths here. Two more breaths. for yourself, for your space. In through the nose. And out through the nose. Come here. One more breath in. And out. Good. Inhale, slowly begin to walk your hands back, up, and bring your hands as wide as your mat and bend your elbows. Oh, maybe a little bit wider than your mat, actually. Yeah. So you want to bend your elbows so that they are at a 90-degree bend. Inhale. Exhale, dip your left shoulder down to the mat and look to the right. Inhale, come back to center. And then rise all the way up, arms come high. And bring your arms down. Plant your hands, tuck your toes, step back, come into a one-legged Parvatasana, Ekapada Parvatasana. Bring that right foot down to meet the left. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee comes to left wrist and set up for our pigeon pose. Sorry, totally just knocked the microphone. Okay. Hopefully that didn't sound too bad. Okay. Inhale, lift your arms high. And exhale, fold forward. Coming onto your fingertips. We're not quite going down yet. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the heart, look up. Exhale, flow into your resting pigeon pose. Send your breath to where you feel any tension, any tightness. Use your breath, use your time to release that tightness. One more breath. Good, begin to rise, bringing those hands back up, coming up to a seated position. And then we're gonna do the other shoulder side. So bring your hands about as wide as your mat or a little bit wider. Bend those elbows so they're at 90 degrees. You're looking down at the ground. Inhale. Exhale, dip that right shoulder down to the mat and look over to the left. Inhale, come back to center and rise all the way up. Arms come high. Let your hands float down. Exhale. Bring them in front of you. Tuck your back toes and lift yourself into Ekapada Parvatasana. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left foot down to meet the right. Good, look forward in between your hands. Walk slowly, taking your time. Walking your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, Uttanasana. Exhale, come all the way down onto your seat. Okay, so we're gonna come onto our backs. I'm gonna turn, hopefully this will work. All right, so come all the way down to your back. And go ahead and give yourself a hug. Just an intermittent hug, don't worry. Class is not over yet. Sneak some kisses in there. Always take that time for yourself. Come back to your intention, coming back to your breath. All right. Let us extend the left leg down to the mat. And extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers wherever they're comfortable, whether that's on the thigh or the calf. Maybe you can grab your foot, but just make sure that your shoulders are planted on the mat. Yeah, there we go. Flex those toes, inhale. Exhale. Gently begin to pull that foot towards your face, getting a nice stretch on the hamstrings and the IT band. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Go ahead and lower your grip a little bit. So I'm going to bring mine to my thigh. If you were at your foot, maybe that means you bring yours to your calf. So just bring your hand just a little bit lower, like the next level down. And then we're just going to point our toes and then flex. Point and flex. Point and then make small circles with your ankle. Taking time for all the little bits. Let's not forget about the toes. Spread your toes as wide as you can and relax. One more time, spread your toes nice and wide. Flex your foot and relax. Bend that right knee. Interlace your fingers over your right knee. Inhale, pull that right knee towards your right armpit. And exhale, supine twist. Bring your right knee over to the left. Look over your right shoulder. And breathe into this relaxing, detoxifying twist. One more breath here. Good. Inhale. Bring your right knee back to your chest. Bring your left knee to meet it. Another intermittent hug, intermittent love sesh. And then let's do the other side. So straighten that right leg out onto the mat. Extend your left leg up towards the ceiling and find your grip. Make sure whatever grip it is that those shoulders are planted. Flex those left toes and then gently begin to pull. Oh, this side's so much tighter. That left leg towards your face. One more breath here for yourself. Go deep into where you're feeling it. Good. Lower your grip. So I'm going to bring my hands down to my thigh, wherever they feel good, and then we're going to give a little love to our ankles and our toes. So flex your toe, or point your toes, and flex. Point and flex. One more time, point and flex. Point, and then let's make small circles with this ankle. 3, 2, 1. And don't forget the toesies. Widen your toes as wide as you can. Stretch them out and relax. One more time, stretch the toes. And relax, bend that knee. Interlace your fingers over your left knee. Inhale, pull left knee towards left armpit. Exhale, push left knee over to right side body. Oh, yes. And look over your left shoulder. Two deep breaths here. In through the nose. And out through the nose. Inhale, come back to center. Give yourself a hug. Ooh, love yourself so much. Love that you gave yourself this space and this time, and you will continue to manifest this intention of giving yourself this space and this time, whatever space and time you need to be your best and highest self. Give yourself a squeeze. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly release into our final Shavasana, corpse pose. Oops. Close the eyes. Deepen the breath. Inhale. And exhale, let it all go. Take this time, take this space with your eyes closed and your breath deep. For yourself, go wherever your mind wants you to go. Float away or dive deep. It's just you and your breath. In and out. Slowly coming back to your breath. Allow yourself to gently travel back to your mat, to your body. And to this space, to your space, your time for yourself. Take a deep breath in. And out. Allow your next breath to bring gentle movements into your body by beginning to tingle your fingers and your toes. Feel that movement growing to making small circles with your ankles and your wrists. And finally, on an inhale, lift your arms high above you and behind you so that you can get that final body stretch right here, right now. in your space with your intention, stretching and opening every fiber, every inch of your being, so that you may love every fiber, every inch of your being. And without losing this sense of love, this sense of peace, slowly make your way over to one side of your space or the other, whichever's calling to you. Returning to this womb-like position, giving gratitude to this darkness, for it means comfort. And for it gives you the opportunity to be born into the light that you create by taking the time for yourself. So as you're ready, I invite you to join me back in a comfortable seat at the top of your space. Bringing your hands to heart center, we'll close our practice with one Om. And chant this Om for yourself. Let that vibration, that healing vibration, ripple through you, because you are deserving. So together, let's breathe in. Bow your head to your hands, bowing to yourself in devotion to your practice, in devotion to taking that time for yourself, with yourself. Slowly bring the thumbs to the third eye center, lifting the head. The light in me recognizes, honors, ignites, but most importantly, reflects the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. All right, thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed class. Please reach out if you have any qualms with this new time. I think this works out really nice because then I can get some stuff done. And yeah, but let me know if this isn't working for you guys. Just give me a shout. Remember, you can watch these classes anytime. They are posted for you to use whenever you see fit. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Niall, I just see that you called me during Shavasana, so I'm going to call you back. Okay, love you guys. Bye.